All right, yes. Welcome to the Real Talk Football TV Premier League debate show. You know the rest. I'm not going to go too much into it. I'm going straight into it. Crystal Palace 4, Manchester United 0. All right, before we start, because it's going to be basically a lot about Man United, big up Crystal Palace. Absolutely destroyed Manchester United. Like I said in the last week's podcast, a pattern of play. That the new manager's coming at Crystal Palace. You've seen what they tried to do. They got a back three, basically a back five, two holding players, and the front three. The front players do the rest. You see a pattern of play straight away. Tobias, this is the new depths. I think just watching this game, I think this is the worst performance. I'm trying to think in living memory with watching Manchester United. One of the worst performances I've ever seen. Forget the injuries. That performance was a joke. That to me, that was a performance of my man Ten Hag has lost the players. Something's got to give now. This is new depths.
To be fair, I'm not surprised. Honestly, I'm not. I was watching the game, emotionless. As you said, big up Palace, player for player, across the park, absolute domination. We made their front three look like prime Neymar, Messi, and Suarez.
And you look at that front three. That front three, even if your players fit, that front three is mostly a better front three than Man United's front three.
No argument.
Yeah, 100%.
No debate. So all the way across the park, there was better. Like it's clear. It was clear, way ahead. This is why I said, how? What's the disparity between the players now? I said it ages ago. There's not much. There's not anything in them no more. So take that away. What more could he do with the lineup he had? The only thing I would say is that Dalot and Amrabat have to start. It wouldn't have made any difference. I'm not saying that at all. But Anthony, this is where Ten Hag hasn't helped himself. All of his signings are dreadful. Anthony is got to be up there with one of the worst players I've ever seen in a Man United shirt. Obertan was better than Anthony. David Bellion was better than Anthony. Like everything about that guy infuriates me. We haven't got a team that I believe is likable in itself, like across the park. Do you know? We spoke about Anana.
He's terrible.
Anana's bad. I don't even see how he's good with his feet. Hoyland, trash.
Ten Hag signings.
Passion match. And this is where he's culpable. Your side Mount.
Ten Hag signing.
All of these men, I don't want to see on the pitch ever again.
Amrabat, Ten Hag signing.
You know what? I'm not. Amrabat, I feel sorry for because this is where everything goes because I'm still going to say that these players, we pay players too much to care. We're the perfect club of playing players where they get so much money that nothing matters anymore. Because these men don't care. You go 4-0 down and you want to start kicking, man. We couldn't even foul a man today. Johnny Evans tried to foul Mateta for the second goal. Casemiro tried to take down Elise for the first goal. Like Eze jumped through 3 men trying to rattle him. Like we couldn't even foul a man, let alone tackle a man. Like that team there, the manager had was limited to what he could put out. The players have to take some ownership on that. They have to.
Tobias, I hear you.
Come on, I don't care.
Tobias, I hear you, but that
no, come on,
bro. That performance is like how you've been the whole season. But this time now, you didn't have no magic moments to get you out of the game. This is how you've been to me. Every time I've watched Man United, this is how you've been. 0 pattern of play, freestyle football, but you've got guys who could do a moment of magic that get you out of trouble. But today, you had no one to get you out of trouble. And this is
because
this
those guys wasn't playing. But
yeah,
that's
but that's what I'm saying.
neither here or there.
But
Listen,
the
I
style
hear
of play
everything
is
you're
the
saying.
same.
I hear everything but what you're saying. But Shaq, come on. Like whether or not 1-0, 2-0 is still not acceptable. But Casemiro gave away 2 goals easily by himself. And Arnold's culpable for you can say another 2.
But that game, what I watched was a 4-0 game though. It was a total domination.
No, it could have been 5, 6, 7. That's not what I'm saying now. I'm saying that these players are not even trying. There's no way you're telling me that these mistakes are normal. Like they give up way too easily. They've done this. They've been doing this. Like there's no heart in them, man. There's no heart. He's playing players that he knows he's letting go next season. And I said last time, Casemiro's been out with his cigar out. Surely you've seen him at centre half for the last couple of games. You must have a youngster somewhere.
Or play Amrabat.
But you must have a youngster. You're telling me that we haven't got someone in the under 23s. Why we got under 23s then? Why? It makes no sense. So them man are not going to make it then.
So what gives then? Is it the players you're saying basically is the players need to go?
Well,
and this is terrible. This is terrible.
But the problem is that I'm having trouble with it is that even his own players that he brought are infected with the disease, bro. Like this is like I don't like this is just crazy. It's literally a cancer within. Like anyone that comes gets it straight. Like this is it. Do you know what I mean? It was a hard watch. It was a hard watch.
It was a great watch for me, but I understand.
It was a terrible watch, and you can see the season's been done, and that's another thing that you don't want to give these players. Nothing to even fight for. They got no fight with them anyway. But they definitely have nothing to fight for now. They probably think they're too arrogant to play Europa in itself.
But is it a blessing in disguise? Even if you don't,
it's not a blessing in disguise, though. It's not. It's definitely not. Definitely not a blessing in disguise. Only England disrespects all these competitions. I'm not gonna
100%.
go into all that again. It doesn't matter, bro. Like competition is a competition. If you're in it, win it. That's simple as that. No one's too nice for any competition.
Straight.
You are where you are for a reason. So you play against them, man,
and hold it.
Hold that, yeah. Travel to the Kazakhstans and all them places there. That's your business.
Straight.
You're not too nice for that.
Straight.
What makes you think that is it no? This is what clearly what you man should be playing.
That's your level.
So this is what got you in the problem in the first place, is that you have the arrogance to believe that you're better than what you are. Do you know what I'm saying? So like I would hate to be in that dressing room. Imagine them man, there's not one of them man that can talk to each other.
And it's not one man that cares. Like I just watched the last bit and the final whistle. Anthony's got his hands over his mouth like that and talking to Onana, Mason Mount must be about the game or players or I'm like, who are you?
But this is
someone needs to find you off the pitch.
You're gonna have the cheek to talk about what?
I know, it's bad.
What have you done?
It's crazy. Like
no one can talk. Out of that whole team that started today, I'd keep 2 players. Luckily, and that would be Mainu and Garnacho, just because they're youngsters. That's it. You're telling me that Diallo doesn't deserve to start over Anthony?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, come on, like this is where my frustration with Ten Hag lies. Like, this has been clear. Like, you keep bringing him on for the last 10 minutes. What's the point? Just play the man from the start. There's no way he's gonna do any worse than what Anthony's done. You turned up with a midfield of Mount, Mainu, and Eriksen.
0 legs between.
You've got no defenders in that team.
Mainu's supposed to be the senior guy to play
You've got no centre halves in that team, let alone Wan-Bissaka's a different conversation. Dallow's. I forget it, it's pointless. But you got no centre halves, but you play a midfield of Ericsson, Mainu, and Mount. But you've got injured, but you had a man on the bench that you brought in Amrabat.
Yeah, won't play him now.
Is he going to make the difference to it? No, I'm not saying that at all. That's nowhere near what I'm saying. But the sense of it, the common, like, am I missing the common of it all?
I hear you. And the thing is as well, you've got basically a midfielder playing centre half. You think to yourself, all right, I'm going to go 4-2-3-1. I'm going to be really tight. I'm going to have Maino and Amrabat as my 2 6s, Mount ahead of them, and then we're going to go from there. We're going to try and be defensively tight. This guy made it wide open. It's mad.
He made it to the point where and then to top it off, like, yeah, I'm not even here to blame individuals right now. I'm here to blame the collective. Collectively, that team is nowhere near good enough. Like, we're in the position. I'm looking at that same thing as what I said about Chelsea. I look at that team and how much has been spent, and I'm looking, where has it been spent? Where? Like, I heard a rumor the other day that Man U is saying everyone's up for sale. No one's buying these, man. What are you talking about? Who's going to be beating down your door for these, man, here? No, like, it's bro. Like, trust me, yeah. As much as the game didn't, I wasn't surprised. You know, when you start talking about it, yeah, because I've just been left to my own devices.
You just have to make
you start talking about it, then you start getting a bit hot again. Like, these men, like, violently, yeah, are just violating everyone. The fans, fans that have to travel back
on a Monday night, got work.
Monday night, the money it costs.
Mad.
Listen.
Mad.
Yeah, listen.
And they clapped him off the pitch. Nah, Man United away fans are ledge for that, because I'm coming on the pitch.
I'm waiting. You know, them ones waiting for them to come out the players at the end. But I'm waiting for every last one of them. I will wait till midnight if I have to. Yeah, I'm there till the end. Do you know what I'm saying? Just because the frustration. Yeah, these men, they can't, bro. There's no care. There's not an ounce of care between them. It's between them all.
Yeah, straight.
But Palace deserve the win. Like, there's 5, 6, 7, 8 of their players that you take over any of ours.
100%. And just last bit on, let's go to Palace. I look at their team. I don't think you can keep all their players next season, but they've got a nucleus of a really good side. A side could be a top 10 side. You look at the players. If you can get Gahey fit, I think Anderson, the centre-back, is one of the underrated centre-backs in the Prem.
Anderson was good at Fulham now.
I know.
Before they went down. And he's like, why is no one
bought him? And he's got a great range of passing. He's a reliable centre-half, always plays. Eze is a top 6 player. Elise a top 4 player. Both of them. And the way that Arteta's playing, he's playing like prime Drogba right now.
Arteta look like garbage, bro. Under Roy, Arteta looked like garbage. Yeah. Even under Vieira looked like garbage.
Yeah, I'm telling you, since my man's come in,
all of a sudden, I want him tested. Bro.
Man turned into Drogba.
My man was palming off. Like, all of a sudden, beforehand, he didn't look the size he is. Now you're looking at him like, oh my God, this Tyson Fury done just running through, man, arming. No, it's a joke, man. Like, it's embarrassing, man. Like, it's hard to watch, bro. Like, be done. The season. I don't even want to see the cup final, bro. We've got who we got? We've got Arsenal next week. We've got Brighton, and I think we may have Newcastle. And then we got City.
I actually don't really see you're gonna get a. Bro, you know, Man United are mad. You just never know.
This could be double figures. Like, this is crazy. Like, it's not gonna get any better. Looking at that, these men are gonna go into their shell, and it's gonna be worse. Do you know what I mean? And there's only. Don't get me wrong. I said it last time, man. Like, Ten Hag, I've just pointed out his faults. I'm not blindly following Ten Hag, but these players have got to take ownership, man. They're not kids. You're not managing kids, man. Have some pride about you. Like, have some form of pride. Like, there's no way you're telling me you can come off the pitch and you're not fighting each other. But how many times have I said that you should be coming off the pitch? How you're not fighting each other is crazy to me.
They don't care. They don't care. You're right. They don't care. They don't care.
So
Last bit, Tobias. 10 arc, in or out?
Bro, like, this result doesn't change it, to be honest with you.
Still final season.
I said this season was a dud either way. Like, it is does watching his same faults again wind me up? Yeah, of course it does. Like, I know, but I'm fully aware of his faults, and he continues to do the same shit that just continuously frustrates me. But right now, these players have done it to too many managers. Like, and so what am I going to do? Watch the same shit all over again?
Straight. Decent
next year, dud next year after, and then we're looking at another manager again. Like, we need something, bro. These man, they need the Simeone. That's what they need. They need a Simeone.
Or, they just needed the Man United just need to clear out these managers.
No, they just need to all go. This is what I'm trying to say. There need to be not even tough decisions. You just need to say, like, I don't care how much I get for these players. I don't care what I'm left with. I don't care if it doesn't sort of marry up with my budget. I will suffer a couple of years in the wilderness and getting this every week, not to see these men again, and just to see effort, bro. This is ridiculous. Like, you know what I'm saying? The minimum expectation is effort. Like, and then the talent comes after. But if you haven't got the effort, man, or you're not capable, you just forget it.
All right, guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. One word answer: Tobias. Anthony, in or out?
I'm not even going to dignify that.
We are out.